Alrighty, TikTok and Facebook and IG and YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. Nice to have you guys here. We're going to talk marketing course now. Just opening my PDF on my computer so I can see what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And else can ask you a massive favor. Not now, just now.
Okay.
My laptop isn't charging.
Okay.
So
Excellent.
I think Elsie sabotaged my cable there. She got it to get a washing machine or something.
Washing machine
there
is
to
still
charge.
not working. It's tearshocky.
It's what?
It's still not working. There's a tearshock.
Yeah. Okay, what's happening? Okay, we have another level marketing course. So yesterday's newsletter, most of you guys reached out today. Some of you already bought tickets. We only have 20 seats left. So hopefully at the end of this very inspiring and insightful seminar, we're going to sell the rest. And then we're going to rock your world on the 28th of February and show you some ninja tricks. Over the weekend, I decided that it's going to be non-motor only that we invite. I don't want my kung fu used against me. I want to empower other industries. So I know a lot of you guys and girls follow us from different industries. We had a roofing company reach out this morning, and we have a developer that builds homes and shopping centers. So he's more a B2B business, which we can definitely assist him to grow. Can give me a wife a call. Mr. Bobby, I asked one of your salesmen to give my wife a call. So I'm sure they'll reach out soon, my brother. I'm sure they will. Depending on what time you spoke to them, they should have already found. If they haven't, then they'll reach out soon. But we're going to get straight into it. Another level marketing course. So I see you've got it as a PDF. I was not as a presentation on my side. It's a presentation on your side. Okay. So one thing that I know for sure, and that's not much, is the fact that what I'm about to teach the industries that join us on this course is exactly how we won Dealer of the Year and Reputation of the Year, and also how we're averaging 500 to 550,000 unique views on our social platforms daily, including Sunday. Yesterday was closer to 600,000 than it was to 500. So the team is rocking and rolling. We're going to have it divided into a couple of sections. It's a 4-hour course. It will be with me presenting on a big TV in one of our boardrooms, and the team is going to be there surrounding you, making sure that you hold your phone in your left hand and you're pushing buttons with your right hand. If you're left-handed, you can hold your phone with the right hand and push buttons with the left hand. But what they'll be making sure that you're doing is you understand the difference from platform to platform, what is allowed on each and every platform, what times to post, what technology you should use so that your content freaking runs. So you've got lots of top of funnel, and as it comes more towards the bottom of the funnel, then those will be qualified customers that are ready to rock and roll. I actually want to share my stats today. Let's have a look today. This is in real time. We got it about 15 minutes ago. Okay, this is awesome. This is freaking awesome. I'm going to share this with you guys. Nobody actually gets to see this. But cars.co.za, which is a paid platform for us, generated today 10 inquiries and 5 leads. Now, part of the program is teaching you the difference between what an inquiry is and what a lead is, because they're not the same. A lot of the people that try to do social media marketing and put out organic stuff say, I get a bunch of cut leads. I said, okay, define a lead. Well, when a person inquires, that's a lead. I said, wrong, that's not a lead. So when a person inquires, that's an inquiry. It's on you, whoever is handling that inquiry. It could be in a small setting, small environment. It could be you yourself. If you're a one-man band, in a bigger setting, it could be a call center. With us, it's a call center. It's an 11-person team that warms up the inquiries and actually then creates leads out of those inquiries. So cars.co.za gave us 10 inquiries, 5 leads. Auto Trader kicked ass today. They gave us 58 inquiries and 28 leads. So both of those platforms are paid. We spend hundreds with an S, hundreds of thousands of rands per month to get those leads coming in. And here we go. My WhatsApp. So if this is your flavor, shoot Uncle B a message and we'll deliver anywhere in beautiful, sunny South Africa. Delivered 63 inquiries and 48 leads, which means not only are the inquiries higher, but the quality of the inquiry is also higher. So those are inquiries that have been warmed up and delivered to sales teams as leads. Those are only 3 of the many that we do. As a company, we generated 394 inquiries for the 2nd of February, which is Monday today. And out of those, we converted 228 to actual leads. These are leads that end up on a CRM, on the salesperson's phone, and these are people that are actively in market today to purchase a vehicle. So we're going to process all that. How does it work? What is the structure? What is the flow? How do you post? When do you post? What equipment to use? What are these? Road mics, where do you buy them? Where do you get them for a bargain? What editing tools we use? And then most importantly, the AI component, which is the stuff that nobody gets to see except the 20 people that will join us on the day. And that AI component is exactly the difference maker. So you've got the marketing course that's split into 2. You've got 50% creative, so the creative part of it, and 50% math. We're going to teach you how to differentiate between the 2, and when something doesn't run, how to identify, was it the creative or was it the math that hindered your piece of content, whatever it is that you put out there, to run or not to run. Used for the cars are nice, but they misform the car some angles. Okay, Candy Reel. So the new video camera, so we shoot multicam. We're shooting normal iPhone, which is the stuff that we've been doing for a very long time, and we also shoot with a 360 camera. Now, we had one a few months ago. Somebody, Elsie, decided to drop it, so it broke. So we bought another one, and now we're just incorporating dual camera. Some people like it, some don't like it. I think it's freaking cool, and it brings a different dynamic and a different point of view, with a 360 ability to be able to, within edit, to be able to sort of shoot to the front, but also cover 360, and you can decide which angle in the video you get to use as an editor. But it's all very simple, very easy. It's on CapCut. I think CapCut Pro is like $200 a month. It's not expensive, and then you've got the freedom to create a freaking movie in CapCut. It's so easy. It's simple. So having said that, I'm going to kick in. Elsie's going to be back now. Rish, how's it, boss? Okay, who else is here? M3 marketing course uncle. So four-eyed boxer. Yes, this is the right live, but you're going to find out about our marketing course starting now. So the first aspect of the actual course will be inviting all industries outside of automotive, so that we can help you generate 500,000 views without any spend. Now, we don't want to teach you something that we can't do, and we don't want to teach you something that we're not the best at. And I'm not blowing our own horn or speaking big just to make noise. There is no one organically, currently today in South Africa, producing organically, not paid, organically, producing more views on a consistent level than us. No one in the country, in any industry. I challenge you to show me if someone does. So having said that, we want to invite industries outside of automotive so that we can share that with you. We've got different companies that we've helped in the past. We've helped a couple of kick-ass people that I've met in the selling of homes industry. So a lot of these new cool videos of people presenting homes, and in a certain way the presentation is done, that's all been mentored by us. I can't say who they are because that wouldn't be fair, and that's their unfair competitive advantage. Also, by the way, on the day, whatever industry, whatever environment you come from, we will ask you for a testimonial. But if you don't want to give us one because you want to remain anonymous, it's up to you. You leave with a book that is a step-by-step guide on how we action this today. When we did the masterclass about a year and a half ago, we were at 25 to 30,000 organic views per day, and that's the info and the strategy that we shared with those boys and girls, and we were still ahead of the game by that time. Now we've like 20x'd the exposure, so it's going to be a lot better this time around, and maybe in a year or two we can hopefully say we're averaging 1 million organic views a day or 2 million organic views a day. My goal for the team is 1 million. But having said that, we're going to move over to the next slide, what we'll be covering. So exactly what equipment we use, what hardware, and how to use it. So many of the people that have found and started booking tickets ask me, Akobe, how much should I budget for a fancy camera? How much should I budget for, you know, all these fancy mics, all this equipment that that we need to prepare for? And the reality is, you basically have all you need as it is now. So we're going to show you what phones we find work best. Not that one that you put Vaseline on the cameras. What's it called, Els? A Samsung.
Yeah.
So if you have a Samsung, we're just going to clean your camera, don't worry. But most Samsungs are good, I'm just joking. And Huawei's and stuff, those phones have, in fact, better cameras than the iPhone. So any modern smartphone will do. That allows you to download apps like CapCut. That's perfect. We use Rode mics. These are Bluetooth mics. It works as very similarly to an AirPod. So, Els, can I have that case? It's right next to your arm. Thank you, ma'am. So it's a 3-piece mic. So you've got one microphone that Elsie will have when we're reviewing a car. I've got one on me, and then you have an attachment that you order from Rode.
You're not supposed to show them now, only on the day.
I'll show them now. I'll show them some of the stuff now. And then you've got the Rode mic, which the attachment or the Bluetooth device that picks up the sound and then transfers it with Steve Jobs' Ghost. That's what's used into the video and layers it so that you don't remember those Chinese movies. Then the guy says, "I will kill you." And then he continues speaking after 3 minutes so that you don't look like that. So these are perfect. So what hardware to use? Then we're going to go into what software to use. So that's the patient part. That's the part where once we give you the training on the software, we will give you like a link that you'll go into a cloud, and then magically you'll download from the cloud an actual tutorial on how to create basic reels, exactly how we do it. Like, there's nothing special, magical on layering. It's like real basic. Within 20-25 minutes, you'll be starting on your own with the help of the team. You'll be editing as good as me, not as good as Els, because she's been doing it for many years, and some of the other editors that we have, but as good as me, and that's good enough. Trust me, it will be fine. So what software do we use? And then here's the black magic, the dark magic, the Sangoma bones that we throw. So how we use AI in an easy step-by-step practical way that creates instant results. Think of it as having an army on your team that are highly effective always. Never get sick, okay? Never has a flu, never has an off day, never has a fight with their spouse, never ever has problems in traffic. It's always on point. And the advantage here is if you take somebody with a master's degree in marketing, let's say for example you go and hire out of Stellenbosch, master's degree in marketing, class of 2025. The problem that he or she has is whatever they've learned is at least 3 to 5 years old. It's irrelevant. Okay? With AI today, we get to show you how you can be at the forefront of what's important, what hashtags to use, what copy to use, how to use tags so that you can latch onto big channels so that your content is reshared and run over and over and over and over again, exactly using AI. The challenge with a human versus AI is you don't really know, because you can't go and scrape the entire internet for TikTok, the entire internet for Facebook, the entire internet for Instagram, for Twitter, etc. LinkedIn. It's impossible to do that at scale. Maybe you can do it once a week, maybe if you're lucky. But we'll show you how we post 15 plus pieces of content with perfect copy, perfect math on the back end. Okay, did I reveal too much else?
Dan moet jy maar met nuwe goed opkom dan.
Ek sal. Ek het ander aikido wat pad is. Haya! Okay, what times to post, length of content, and why this is very important. On the last live that we had, there was a social media marketing manager that was on, and you can see the stock. Gerard, what is going on here? Where is Mahlatsi? Mahlatsi is busy delivering a car. Do you have catalog on your car? So yes, all on our website. Gerard, on their website, or every auto trader, you can see their stock. Okay, thank you very much. Ansha Mika, thank you very much for sharing that. So on the last live, we had a social media company owner, and he wasn't combative. He was like very agreeable. I agree with this, but try this. Typically in that environment, what they want you to do is they want you to put money on a post so that that post is boosted either on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. That's how they generate billions and billions of dollars. And I said to him, no, I disagree with you. And here's why. The moment that you boost something for views or click-throughs, whatever your objective is, the moment that you do that, you allocate a time frame. So I want you to boost, let me have a coffee. I want you to boost this piece of content or this post, and I'm going to pay you 275 Rand for 24 hours, and I'm going to ask you to do it for 2 days. So 48 hours, 275 Rand per day. Okay, now the platform has to exhaust your budget and show it to as many people as possible that you've selected within that time frame, then they feel satisfied. Okay, you gave me a whole bunch of bullets and I need to spray and pray. So I close my eyes and I go grrr for 2 days, and if something lands, lekker, but we've showed it to everybody. What we're trying to achieve with this course is exactly who is in a market or currently interested in whatever it is outside of automotive that you're selling, let's say roofing companies, whatever your market is, who is that person? So we're not going to have 10,000 bullets with eyes closed, spray and pray effect. What we'll do is we'll put you on the roof, okay, we'll give you a 50 caliber with a scope, and we'll say, there you go, you've got limited amount of bullets, there's only 100 bullets here, but every bullet needs to count. And that's the difference. And when we had that debate, the gentleman at the end said, I agree, but you should still go and take the stuff that did really, really well and put $200 on that piece of content and let it run as well. Now there's much truth to that, but what you don't want to do is put money against everything. So you need to see what lands, and we'll teach you how to look out for those signs. Now, times to post, length of content, and why this is important. So we'll start by saying this. At 9 o'clock in the morning, not a lot of people have time to view a 10 or 12 minute video because you're at work and you don't really, unless you're Elsie. Elsie plays Tetris all day. So at 9 a.m., your time is a lot lower than, let's say, for example, at 7:30 p.m. At 7:30 p.m., the kids are sorted, food is cooked, everything's sweet. Now you are taking a breath and you can watch a longer video. At 9, no matter how good the video is, like the best produced package video, the watch time is a lot lower. So we'll train you how to think like a consumer. My rule with social media is this. Okay, I'm a social media creator, I'm not a consumer, which means I do consume some people's stuff because it's strategic consumption versus just consuming for the F of it and while being bored, just TikTok brain, 3 seconds. So you want to be the gladiator that's in the ring, and you don't want to sit in the stands. You want to be the gladiator in the ring. So you are a player Okay, you are an actual player in the game. You're not playing the game, and we're going to teach you how to do that. Something that's quite cool that stuck with me is, and I should use it more often, and I don't, and I should, but the objective of social media is it's a reality show, especially on your story. It's a reality show with infomercials. So that's the premise. You are in a reality show, which is Uncle B or Al's or whoever it is. It's their reality show. You're a roofing company. It's your reality show with infomercials. And the key is to hit it right so that you give enough reality to keep people entertained and keep them locked in. But you also produce infomercials. Thanks, Charles. You produce infomercials at a rate that keeps the reality show going. So it keeps the machine going. If you do too many commercials, people are not going to be interested because all you're showing them is commercials. If you do too much reality, you're not going to be able to capitalize on the reality by not showing them infomercials. So think like 10, 15 years ago, you're watching your favorite episode of Igoli. Who was that chick on Igoli? I used to watch Igoli. Place of Gold, Black van Goud. I think her name was either Karabo or Lerato. I don't know, in the comments, some of you older folks will remember. I think it was Karabo. So think about, there's going to be an action scene and then boom, infomercial. Sunlight liquid washes, one drop, 1,055 plates, one drop, 99.9999% guaranteed to kill all germs. Sunlight liquid, buy Sunlight liquid. Fuck off, Sunlight liquid, I'm kidding. We want to see what Karabo Lerato, I can't remember her name, but we want to see what she does because there's going to be an effect on what she does. So that's how you need to view social media. Don't show too much Sunlight liquid. We all know one drop washes 1,057 and 87, 70 plates. We all know that. Okay? But we do need to be reminded from time to time. See, some people are laughing at me, joining the live. So, reality show filled with infomercials. So, for many months, I've been going to church, and it's a private thing, and nobody wants to see that. Until I said to my sister, post one video and let's see what the people respond. Boom! Lots of my people say, hey, you go to church, it's orthodox, and what's the difference, and conversation. So that's a reality show. And then bam! 850 BMW. 13,000 Ks. For only $949. I've got like 6 leads on the car. I don't know who I'm going to sell the car to. In the reality show. So if that makes sense, that's going to be the premise. How's he's laughing at me? So it's like Karabo's got a knife, or Lerato, I can't remember her name, and is she going to stab him? And then she goes like this, and then his eyes open. Sunlight liquid, sunlight in water, 99.9% of germs. That's exactly what we're going to do and focus on. All right, so length is very connected to posting times. So when is a picture good? When does a picture overperform? How do you put sound on a picture? What happens to your Facebook post if you have a link in terms of views? Because now you're taking them away from Facebook. Facebook doesn't want you to go to a landing page where you're going to have to fill out your information. Facebook wants you addicted to Facebook. Same with Instagram, exactly the same with TikTok. TikTok does not allow links in the comments and in your post. If you don't know that and you put a link, people will try and click on it and tell you that the link doesn't work, and then you look stupid, which you are because you didn't know. Many people, I constantly laugh. Some of our industry competitors copy me exactly, 1-to-1. And then they go and embed links on Instagram and on TikTok. They embed the links, and I'm like, what a waste. I wish I can phone you and tell you, don't be a dummy. Delete the link, it will overperform, but sometimes when the enemy is busy making a mistake, the best thing to do is allow them to make those mistakes for years. It's okay. It's okay. Why are you laughing, Elsa?
It's horrible.
Is it horrible? Ha! Maybe it is. That's why we're inviting people outside of our industry so we can show them the Aikido. Okay, next on the agenda. will be how to clearly differentiate between brand awareness, marketing, and advertising. Man, not almost everybody misses this. So a lot of the people that I speak to will say, yeah, but we've been creating content and we have no sales. Okay, so let's unpack this quickly. What was your content meant to do? Get you awareness, get you inquiries, or sell something? Okay, what was it meant to do? No, sell something. Okay, let's see the piece of content. Then we watch it. Would you buy from you? Honestly? Maybe. Okay, maybe means no. Maybe means no. So if you clearly go and define what is a brand exercise, what is a marketing exercise, and what is an advertising exercise, have clear divisions, absolutely different from each other, then you can go and sit and say, okay, 7:30 in the morning, we are posting marketing. All right. From 9 until 3:30, it's all brand. Boom, 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 boom. At 5:30, we are posting advertising. Or vice versa. I might not have given you the correct sequence. If you want the correct sequence, 28th of Feb, I'll give it to you straight.
Sunlight liquid.
Sorry?
Sunlight liquid.
Sunlight liquid kills 99.9% of all germs. With one drop, 1,000 plates. Unless I've cooked, then you need one bottle to clean 6 plates, because I can make a freaking mess in the kitchen. Okay, about copying is that you never original, and that's the fact. So, Gwazi, absolutely, brother. And even if, you know, sometimes what's happening in industry is people will get their hands on one of the junior people in our marketing team. So it's happened many times to me. And they know that, okay, we'll pay this person 4,000 Rand more a month or 5 grand more a month, and this person will spill out like the entire dish, everything, how to make beautiful foie gras. If you haven't eaten foie gras, it's duck liver. It's fucking awesome. It's awesome. And they torture the ducks and they make their livers go very big so that they can cook it for you French style. It will be the best thing you've ever eaten. The challenge is that sorry?
They would say they torture the ducks.
They do.
Horrible.
It's like banned in most countries. I've had it in Mauritius. It was freaking awesome.
How do they torture the ducks? Trek hulle vere uit.
No man, they don't. Hulle trek nie hulle vere uit nie. They keep them in like a closed off place, and then they feed them stuff to get them growing. Probably mostly chemicals, but it tastes nice, I must say. So having said that, you know, they'll take a junior person and they'll say, okay, cook us this Michelin star, 3-star foie gras. And then you'll say, okay, we do this, and a week later it's not working because they don't have the know-how of where to source all the ingredients, how to torture the duck to get the liver this big. That's what they don't know. That's what we're going to show you. Am I being rude? Some animal lovers are going to throw stuff through TikTok.
Seeing another side of you, yeah. Thought you're a nice guy.
A black man says, and then you eat it with a cloth over your head. I saw that on billions. It's some other bird that they also freaking torture, then you eat it with a cloth over your head. It's freaking disgusting, but I want to taste 5. So I remember seeing that scene. So big ups. Yes, black man says yes. It was on billions. I remember that scene. Cease. Must taste delicious. Okay, what's your go-to motto that you live by as an entrepreneur? Stoogie T. Stoogie?
Ish.
Okay, so Stoogie, the black man, is it to hide your shame from God apparently? Yes, black man, I can imagine.
He still sees it.
He still sees it, but you know, you've got the ostrich approach. Put your head in the sand and the lion won't see the rest of my body because I'm not 3 meters tall. But what is your go-to motto to live by as an entrepreneur? So I know very little, and the little that I know is not much. That's it. And I just have to bear more pain than anybody else, which is a sad reality of entrepreneurship. It's so sad. I had a quick off topic quickly. I had a discussion this morning with one of our senior managers, and she said, we're going through the month and which bank did we hit market share with, what was our incentive from that specific bank, because there's one bank where I want to beat everybody at that. Like everybody needs to die with this one bank. I can't beat everybody with all the banks, but the big one, the biggest one, I want to win with the biggest one. And we had a few challenges on Saturday with payouts, but like by the skin of our teeth, we made it just ahead of like, our target is multi-million, like close to 30 million. And we just made our target with like a couple of 100,000 rand, which is nothing compared to how big the target was. So we did it. It wasn't a significant jump over where we were supposed to be, but we just jumped over. So, you know, then Sunday was like reset to zero. Yesterday 0 is today 0. And today, luckily, we had a rock and rolling day. Everything's performing well. And Elsie played Tetris for, I think, less than 3 hours today. That means
New
she
high
did
school,
well.
yeah.
New high school, never. You'll never beat my high school. Ducks, then the liver is grown. They force feed the ducks, then the liver overgrows. Quibus luits. How did you know that? And where can I get some? Quibus, yeah, that's what they do. Sis, but it tastes so nice. So we're going to go deep dive into having a strategy that is today's piece of content at this and this time will be brand. We better not sell anything. So that's how you need to see it. I hope we sell nothing out of this post. Nothing, like 0. But we're aiming for 25,000 views. So this is a branding exercise, 25,000 views minimum, but sell no products. Okay, and these are the times that you should try that. Then marketing. We want to get inquiries. So we want to get people to inquire. Do you have this color? How does this work? What about this? What about that? And then it gets very repetitive, because when you do multiple posts like that, then you have the same question being answered slightly differently or as close to the same way, like many times during the day. Okay, that's marketing. And when it comes to advertising at certain points of the day, those need to be sweet. I love it. I want it now. Like I did yesterday, you know, on my story, it started with where I started my day, which was at church. And then, you know, a couple of posts later, there's going to be a sunlight. There's going to be a sunlight liquid. Kills 99.9% of all germs. One drop can wash 1,570 plates. I've got a guy, said, Uncle B, I'll meet you at the gym tomorrow. Please bring the car if it's as clean as it is. On the photos, it's mine. I just want to open it and smell the leather. I'm like, I can smell the leather. He says, no, I want to smell the leather. If it smells like leather, I'm going to EFT there in the parking lot. I said, sweet. I'll smell the leather tomorrow morning at 6:30. No problem, sir. I will be ready. So, what is brand? What is marketing? What is advertising? Is it a fail when you're expecting 25,000 views on brand and you don't get it? Absolutely. Absolutely a fail. So, here's how you need to view failure. The 50% which is creative, that tick the box, and the 50% which is math, that tick the box. And there's certain insights which I'll give you on the day, length of watch time, etc., etc. Where did we actually fail? Because if you fail in the beginning, that's a creative problem. If you're failing towards the middle and the end, that's potentially something else, and we'll dive into those metrics and show you how to improve. If it doesn't run, it's not TikTok shadow banning you or Instagram that is suddenly saying, no, we don't want to give you much reach, surname, or we don't like the color of your eyes. We're not bullshit. If it's failing, it's because you suck. You need to identify where you sucky, and then sucky $50, and then it will come up again. That's the reality of social media. So if your posts are not overperforming, you are the problem. It's not the platform. You are the problem. And we've tried this so many times, man. we'll have a very old post. I'm still wearing glasses and I'm like 30 kgs heavier than now. Like 2.5 years ago, a post really performed. We changed nothing, We repost it. It overperforms. Okay, so the math and the creative was good, and 2 years later, when you repost that post, it's still good, which means, okay, cool, back to basics. Let's recreate this, but just do it better with more advanced features when it comes to AI, and then we'll do something else with it, and then it will run again. Okay, is the audio better again?
Yeah.
Okay, 100%. All right. Apparently. Okay, anything else? Let's have a look at how to clearly differentiate between brand. Okay, that we covered. All right.
Take an inquiry.
Sorry?
If you don't know how to take an inquiry and actually turn it
Into a lead. So that was in the beginning when you were
Wow.
playing Tetris outside on your phone. That was in the beginning. Je moet opletten, Sissa.
Well, my image is heel last this year. Jy het geskiep.
Het ek geskip?
Ja.
Then we're gonna get there still. Please can you switch on the charger? It's like literally about to die. Sorry, Els. Excuse, now you must plug out your...
Ja, my is ingepakt.
Ja, maar hy's nie aan nie.
Hy is aan.
Shit, homie. Hy's nie aan nie by my nie.
Hy is daar aan.
Okay, we have a technical issue. Let's see if we can fix it quickly. There we go. Now it's charging. Thanks, Els.
Thank you.
Cool. We are sweet. Good to go. Clearly differentiate between a one-night stand with a client, the dating phase, and how to propose marriage. How do you meet the whole family? This is such an important topic. And again, what is the expectation that you have from your customer, and what is the expectation the customer has from you, and how do you over-deliver on that expectation? Well, you could meet the person. Ah, you like the car? Sweet, it's a nice car, it's got these features, and this is the warranty, and this is the finance team. You have been pre-approved, sir. Thank you for shopping with us. Next, like at Home Affairs. Next! And then the next customer comes. Versus how to train your brain on taking that customer, identifying all the needs, fulfilling the needs, making sure you over-deliver, and then moving to the dating phase, which is great. Now that we've got you in our database, how do we continuously communicate with you? Because there's ways to do that on social media. And how do we chat to you maybe once a week, maybe when something's relevant, maybe when there's another BMW that comes up, or there's an event, or whatever the industry is. And then how do we get you to become a walking, talking billboard that you reshare our content, and your entire family, including the drunk uncle, the one that swears a lot, knows about us, because we want to meet all of them. It's going to be exciting. We're going to meet everybody, drunk uncle, crazy auntie that smokes weed, and all this other stuff. By the way, one of my best friends growing up, this young man, his parents were like not rich, wealthy, abundance of money. And then we went to a town very close to the sea, it's on the sea, and I meet the dad, who's an absolute freaking rock star, like a beast of a businessman. The auntie just smokes weed all day. That's all she does. She's got this big cookie buck here, big like this, those round cookie jars, opens it, and then every kind of weed that you can think of. Even that auntie's got Zuck. She's got money to buy a car. We want to meet her. And the drunk uncle that swears and spits on the floor and smokes cigarettes. We want to meet everybody. And I'll show you how to go from one night stand mentality in terms of customer. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Next customer. What ends up happening with these people is in a business environment. I'm going to speak on our environment. Salespeople selling cars. One day they wake up 50 years old. They don't have a proper Rolodex. For those of you that don't know what a Rolodex is, it's a database of your customers that you've served. You know, it's always saved on a phone. Jacob Pieter, double cab, Toyota. Ja, hy het 'n kar by my gekoop. When did he buy this car? Did he have a trade-in? Did he have a family? Did he come fetch it with his wife? Like, ja, ek kan nie onthou nie. Okay. That's why in 45 I'm broke. We'll show you how to take it to the marriage phase, that everything is lined up correctly so that you can retarget the people with cool content. We'll show you how to do that. Spoke to Keegan at the dealership today. What a legend. Yes, he is. Going to waste your time. At which point are you able to tell someone is going to waste your time? My name Jeff. My name Jeff. So I can usually tell after the third question I asked them. Okay. After the third question that I asked them, I can tell this guy is going to waste my time, and I don't see it as wasting my time. So you need to just recalibrate a little bit. When you're speaking to a customer that is not your customer, okay, for example, I get a WhatsApp today, I'm looking for a Corolla, I've got 30,000 Rand. Okay. The first message that I send them, I've got a shortcut, is, sir, how much is your current income today? And do you have any accounts that are currently behind that might cause an issue if we do finance? I want to buy cash, 30,000 Rand. So, sir, Corolla does not exist at 30,000 Rand. That's a great deposit. Can we explore finance options? I'm blacklisted. Okay, great, sir. Figure out what's wrong, fix that, and then come to me. I want to sell you a Corolla. I don't want to sell you a problem. Hope you have a kick-ass day. Thank you, Uncle Bobby. I'll come back to you. Okay. That customer has gone out into the universe. I wasn't rude. I tried to help him in terms of giving him advice. Figure out why you're blacklisted. If you don't know how to, there's ways. There's Clear Scores and all these other companies that will produce some sort of an ITC result for you at a small fee. Everybody can afford $50 or $100, whatever it costs. We used to have a free credit check on our website, and we were abused. We were like the ginger child that got adopted, and then everybody threw toys at them. So I said, no more abuse, thank you so much. No, sound is weer bad, Wim. Els, what are you doing with the mic, homie? Did you drop them again on the floor?
No, I think it's from the other time you dropped them.
Yeah, but they worked fine for like 2. So when do you know if a customer is wasting your time? If you allow the customer to waste your time, it's on you, brother. You need to quickly qualify the customer quickly using techniques and questions that are relative for your industry right up front. If you get that out the way, then the customer knows that he's dealing with a professional, he's asking me high quality questions, and we're moving along towards a sale or towards a demo or towards answering the big question, whatever it is, whether it's fuel consumption, for whatever the question is. Quick, high quality qualifying questions right up front will sift through those customers within seconds. You'll know. As the guy knew today, trying to buy 30 grand Corolla from me while being blacklisted. So once we figure out what's behind, how he's going to pay that, then we can assist him. But I don't have a 30,000 Rand Corolla. And also my advice to you, sir, is at 30,000 Rand, you're most probably going to buy a problem and not a Corolla. But if you want to take that chance, there are dealers that do that. Just be careful, make sure it goes through police clearance. I don't want you to lose the little money that you've saved and it goes down the drain. So that's my advice to you. 30 seconds I engage with this customer while I'm engaging other customers as well on WhatsApp. So high qualifying questions very early, very, very early. And that will separate the people that are in market and the people that will be in market in the next couple of days. Lots of people reach out. Uncle B, I'm your biggest fan. I work as a security guard. I earn 7,000 Rand a month. Can I get a call from you? Nice to meet you. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Means a lot to me. Means the world. Currently, the banks are showing us approvals, and I've got all this as a saved script and a shortcut. Currently, the banks show us approvals on income above 8,500 Rand. So keep hustling, brother. I'm your fan as well. The moment you hit 8.5, I'm your guy. Hope you have a nice day with the Uncle Bobby out sticker. 15-second conversation, because I've created shortcuts, because I understand that my time is valuable. And not that spending time on that consumer is not valuable, but it's not valuable today. I'm literally planting a seed, and I hope that seed will grow. The only way that it grows is if that person waters the seed and grows their income, they eventually come back into the funnel. So we'll discuss and unpack all of those. Graham, I sold a V8 badass red F-Type to a person close to the sea, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, with a sunroof. That was a cool car. Okay, do you have payment options? 28 February, I can afford you. I can't afford your class. 15. Ayanda, Maluleke. I'm sorry, Ayanda, we don't have payment options. The class will be full, hopefully as soon as possible. And it's just going to be click on a link, do the EFT, book your seat, and then that seat is reserved for you. Unfortunately, we don't. Unfortunately, we don't. While the automated, yes. But automated also, I'm very scared of full automation. And the reason for that is you lose the personal touch. Now, as my accounts grew and as the company's accounts grew and as the WhatsApps started coming 200 a day, 250, 350, you know, the moment I hit 1,000, I thought, holy shit, when am I going to sleep, man? There's no time to sleep. And then quickly from 1,000, it became 2,500 WhatsApps a day. And I just grew with a little bit of automation into that, which means I can still handle everything within a reasonable time and have time to sleep a little bit. And when they grow past 3,500, if it literally jams me, then it's on me because I haven't grown to be able to manage that amount of WhatsApps. But currently, between 2,000 and 3,000 on a Monday, it's closer to 3,000. But lots of the stuff is automated. And when I see a weird on a Monday, it's closer to 3,000. But lots of the stuff is automated. And when I see a weird okay, brother, 2K to 3K, this thing is on fire. Those of you that watch our closing calls, I've got a little black holder that I clip my phone onto. That thing is permanently charging my phone and it never goes off charge. It literally charges the whole day so that I can go home, go to the gym, do my things and still have a bit of battery. But we're not, you know, you're not there yet. Hopefully I'll grow your WhatsApp, you know, from whatever it is, 10x within the next 2 to 3 weeks after attending our class. 10x. So if you're getting 100, I want you to get 1,000. If you're getting 50, I want you to get 500. If you're getting 40 WhatsApps a day, I want you to get 400 using the techniques and the skill sets that we'll teach you. All right. Next. There we go. How to take an inquiry and actually turn it into a valuable lead that was generated free. Okay. So you have to understand the mindset of the consumer on each platform. So, for example, I'll get a reach out on LinkedIn, and then 15 minutes before he reaches out on LinkedIn, this bro is driving a TSI, listening to Where the Hood At. Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at. And then he parks his car, and now he's on LinkedIn. So this is how he features on LinkedIn. Don't laugh, else you're going to make me laugh. So on LinkedIn, Where the Hood At is, hi, Mr. Petkov. It's certainly nice to meet you. My name is ABC Where the Hood At, and I'm currently a ABC project manager at this and this company. Kindly, could you please answer my inquiry on this vehicle? Now I have to meet him, not where the hood at, I have to meet him at LinkedIn level. Okay, so that's how you take an inquiry into a lead. Else is broken, guys. That's how she shows up at work, listening to Blink 82 and Hop Hop 182. Is it not 82? Yeah. Is it 182?
Yeah.
Why 182?
Because it's not 82.
Okay, and then she shows up, and then LinkedIn Aussie climbs out the car. LinkedIn Aussie. Then she walks with her nose up like this. Hello, Yalla. With her nose up. So you have to meet each and every person at where they are. For example, my audience on Facebook is like, it's like the weirdest thing, man. From 17-year-old dudes to 90-year-old women. Like everything in between. So when a lead or an inquiry, because it's not yet a lead, comes from Facebook, you know, we first have to decipher. Check the name, check the surname. So for example, it's Mr. Kumalo. Say, Mr. Kumalo, how are you, sir? What's happening? How's it going? If it's a Mr. Gous, hallo Wim. Ek's nie 'n fucking Wim nie. Like, jammer. Hallo meneer, gaan dit goed? Nee, jy kan my net Johan noem. My naam is Johan. Johan, lekker om te ontmoet. Kom ons skryf vir jou 'n mooi kar vandag. Soek jy 'n bakkie. So that's just something that I'm going to have to teach you by showing extreme practical examples of what we just said. The coolest story, man. Else, I cannot make this shit up. And we posted this on one of the videos. A guy sends an inquiry and there's like the most famous Tupac photo of all time. Tupac's like in a dark room. There's just like a top light ahead of him. So he's standing without his shirt on, like over a chair like this, and he's throwing West Side gang signs. He's throwing like this, West Side, with a Thug Life here, and Tupac had an AK-47 tattooed on his stomach, and Thug Life. So, so now I'm like, this is a 40-something-year-old, grew up in the 90s, listened to West Side rap. So I go in my WhatsApp web and I steal his profile picture. You know, you can click on it and then drag it and drop it. The Apples do it.
Yeah.
On Apple, you can like steal your profile picture, drag it and drop it. So before I say anything, because he's asking me about an Audi S3, I drag and drop it into his message and I said, "Sir, you are my people. Send." And then I send him a salute sign. So he laughs. He says, "Did you grow up listening to hip hop?" I said, "Grow up? Did you grow up?" "I haven't grown up. These are my jams in the car. What's your favorite song?" So I don't even talk to him about a car. He's inquired about an Audi S3 and we're chatting. He says, "By the way, is the S3 still available?" And he tags the conversation, which is like 20 up. I'm like, "Oh shit, yes sir, the car's still available. Do you have a trade-in?" So he sends us a Hilux. I can't make this shit up, else I can be struck dead right now if I'm lying. I can't make this shit up. Saturday, today's Monday. Saturday, I'm driving an Abarth Fiat. It's a 25735 summer bath. But this thing looks like a Tamagotchi. It's like this. It looks like this. It's got these big racing seats and no car. So you literally like, you've got a shoe and then you're in the middle and then you've got a boost gauge and then the clocks and you can put sport button on the exhaust. It's fucking awesome. It's only a 1.4, but it feels like you're driving a Formula 1 car. I fucking love this car. And then you put it in manual, like the gearbox has buttons like a Ferrari. You put it in one, manual, and then these big upshifters and the exhaust make like a GTR. So I'm dicing everything. So if you're on the road Saturday morning with a GT3 RS, we are dicing. We are going to have a race. That's it. So just before Pretoria North, under the bridge, I'm going like a cat between the cars like this. And this Hilux is following me. I'm like, ha, I can beat you. It's only a 2.8 GD6. I've got you, boy. And we're having fun, past the dealership. And then the guy stops next to me. So I open my window. And he looks down as if Alzie's speaking to me, looking at me like this. Because I'm in this Fiat Abarth with the seat back, jamming my music. So I turn it off. I'm like, that Hilux is fast. It's a cool Hilux. So he says, "Yes, Uncle Bobby, it's your Hilux. I'm the Tupac guy." I'm like, "Hey, homie, what's up? Where you going?" He says, "To fetch my S3. Inquiry to delivery." Okay. Now, at scale, this becomes difficult because that conversation was like 5 minutes. But if you genuinely care and want to help people, that's why you should be in sales. That's my heart. I'm not bragging. That's what I do. I want to help you. And when I saw the Tupac profile picture and said, "You my people," I really want to help you. I really. If you had a Taylor Swift thing, we'll just pass you over to Elsie. She'll assist you, and then you guys can talk all that other stuff. But this is my people. And that bond I've created with a customer, for as long as he lives, for as long as I live, he will never buy a car at another dealership ever again, ever, no matter the price at that dealership. He'll make me buy it and sell it to him, but he'll never buy a car there. So how do you take an inquiry into an actual lead? High quality questions that you have saved with WhatsApp for Business. Okay, if you've got WhatsApp Business. If you don't, you should transfer it to WhatsApp Business. There are shortcuts. So /1 can be a script. /2, etc. Mine go all the way up to /14, which include video. It can include a video, and it can include embedded links. So for example, if you say, seen this car, love this car, I want to do finance, I don't have a trade-in, I've got X deposit. For me, /14, I've created using AI a script with an embedded link that takes you exactly, if it's a business application, if it's a personal application, with all the documents that you need, everything to the T, /14, while I'm driving, listening to Tupac. /14, I demonstrated it yesterday. I was driving to the gym. A lady reached out. She said, I want to buy your Porsche Macan. I want to do it on the business. First, she said, I want to buy it on my name, and I've got a trading. /3 for me is what I require for me to give you a price on the trading. /14, I sent out the application form with all the documents that she needs to send me while I'm driving to the gym. I got in the gym, got changed. As I come out, she says, actually, Uncle Bobby, I would like to buy this on a company name. Is there a different link that I can use potentially to do it on the company name? Say the word, homie, /15. /15, these are the docs that we need. Eugenie is going to green tick that car today in the next couple of minutes. Her car's already evaluated because we had all the photos. We gave her subject to view. She was happy-ish with the price. It was a trade-in in Cape Town. We sent Marco. He gave a firm offer after viewing her. It's a super cab. I'll tell you now what it is. It's a super cab, 2023, grey in color, Ford Ranger, 2-liter, XL, auto, and we paid a 350 with 77 on the clock. I can remember as if it was yesterday because it was yesterday. We discussed the car. She was fighty about the car. And I said, ma'am, look at my car's price. Look at the nearest competitor. I know you're fighty, but you're going to lose this car. There's kind of other people on it. No, Uncle Bob's, get me validated, get me the installment. I'm going to take the car. Boom. So how do you take an inquiry, massage it quickly as possible, figure out what is an actual lead or what can be retargeted later on, because not everybody is a buyer now on the internet. Believe it or not. Not everybody is a buyer. But there are more buyers than non-buyers if you know how to target them. And for those of you that join me now, I'm going to go back to my daily report, test and improve. The group is called Test and Improve. So we're testing, viewing the results, and we're improving on the results. That's Elsie smirking. She's got the smash it up. Okay, so my WhatsApp generated 63 inquiries and 48 leads versus AutoTrader that generated 58 inquiries and 28 leads. And I'm not bashing them at all. I love them to bits. It's the best platform ever. But I generated more inquiries, and my ratio between inquiry and actual lead is a lot higher. Theirs is under 50%. Mine is almost 70%. Okay, inquiry versus lead. So more people are buyers on the internet that aren't. Now things happen. Application goes through. The Kazi forgot that, there was a repo, or there's some sort of money behind. Things happen. Some people didn't know. Some people knew. They took, hey, Uncle B, I know about that. But the reason why I didn't tell you is because I took a chance, man. You guys are so good. I see you helping people. I just took a chance, Uncle B. Brother, it's okay, no problem. F and I's have given you these list of things that we need to work on. Work on them. Call me in 90 days. Once these things are sorted out, we'll sort you out. No hard feelings. Appreciate you. Thanks for the opportunity. Thanks for the inquiry. Get back to me in 90 days. But before you do, sort out these 3 things or 2 things or 5 things or 1 thing. Whatever the thing is, we'll let you know. So just how to turn a inquiry into a lead as fast as possible. That is the differentiator. And we'll spend a lot of time on that using shortcuts and other techniques that I can't speak about now because I'll give you all the value. Okay. We are not trying to teach you to fish. You know that African proverb. If you want to feed a man, that's my best Madiba impersonation. If you want to feed a man, give him a fish. But if you want the man to feed himself, teach him how to fish. So we're not going to teach you how to fish because customers are not fish. Customers are not stupid. They will immediately see ill intention from good intent. They'll already see this is a sleaze bag trying to sell me. What we'll try and do is show you how to connect with people who are looking for your product or service. So I used to watch a lot of Discovery growing up, Discovery when they used to do crab fishing, because I think that's like probably one of the most dangerous jobs. You fall overboard, it's finished, goodbye. We're going to eat cabbage at your house. So it's like a really dangerous job. So these guys with the trolling boats, I hope I'm saying it correctly, these guys will have like some sort of sonar device or some sort of, a locating, like a fish finder or something. They've got a finder, man. And they know within this area, there's crabs. So this is where we go and troll. We throw the nets, and then we pull the nets, and then we pull them out, and hopefully there's crabs inside. So we're going to teach you how to do that. Because realistically speaking, I'm going to use our industry. Elsie, for example, is not a buyer on a 2012 Prado with beefed up suspension, spare wheels at the back, water tanks, and a roof tent that opens with a button. She's not. But potentially, she might be interested in an Audi Q3, that's 2-liter diesel, that's automatic, that's nippy, that's fast. So how do you put yourself and reverse engineer exactly who your target audience is? We'll take roofing. Okay, I always ask the people, what industry in roofing? Is it B2B or B2C? Is it business to business or business to customer? And the one gent said, I do both. So it explained. So I will sell my roofing services and solutions to the developers, and then I'll sell it to consumers. People's roofs are leaking, especially after this rain. It's like very busy and then it's quiet. Very busy and then it's quiet. I said, yeah, homie, because people wait for it to rain so that they can get ruined furniture before they call you, because they don't know. Like, it literally happened to me at my house. Like heavy rains, someone forgot to clean the gutters, and then my house flooded because I forgot to clean the gutters. But if I have something coming to me, I'm a homeowner, I live in a certain area, so I'm qualified for your service. If you go and isolate a certain area, let's say, for example, if you are selling solar panels to the value of R500,000, okay, you kind of want to target the audience in a direction where the houses are 2.5, 3.5, 5.5, 10.5 million rand. If you're targeting that service, R500,000 off-grid solution, to homes that cost 1.2, 1.5 million rand, it's spray and pray like we discussed at TikTok. Close your eyes and shoot like this, and hopefully it lands on someone's roof that won the lotto 2 weeks ago and lives there and doesn't want to move out. The chances are zero. So how do you close your eyes, reverse engineer, who is my audience? Who am I actually speaking to? How do I reach them? How do I find them? And then show that piece of content for them. If you have potentially a off-the-grid solution at 180K, okay, 180K, X amount of kilowatts, kVA, I don't know what it is in English, coffee or kVA, that you're supplying a solution to. You can go and target 2-bedroom homes or 3-bedroom homes where they'll say, okay, it's okay, if the fridge works, 4 lights work, the internet works, and the TV works, so the kids stop fucking screaming at me, and when the lights go off, those 6 items work. 150K solution. If you present that 150K solution to the dude that lives in a 10 million rand house, he'll say, only how many fridges will work? 1 fridge. Are you crazy? I've got 3. Okay. What about my pool pump? What about my pool heat pump? What about the fact that I've got this and this and this water feature? I don't want to sit at home without that water feature, because that's important to him. He gets a different product versus the people that live in a 2-bedroom house. They get a different product. So how do you close your eyes and market to those people? Practical example back to me. I've got a spotty. Boom. My spotty. Where's my spotty house? Did you take it home?
We gave it to a client.
I gave it to a client. You took it home and you wear it on weekends. Where is it?
Yes, with my yellow All-Stars.
You've got yellow All-Stars. You must show us. So I've got my Spotty. I've got my All-Stars. I've got my workwear pants that I wear to work, even though it's like an overall. But I disguise it that it's not. It's fucking comfortable. I've got my overall pants. I've got a Lacoste white T-shirt with a Lacoste emblem. So the Lacoste is to protect my heart from bad spirits. And then I stand in front of a gusheshe and I show you how to bump, boy. You know, there's a rock. You lean down, you pick it up, you change your mind, you pick it up, you change your mind, you pick it up, you change your mind. Now I'm targeting a certain community. These are my people. New cartoon videos are insane. Keep them coming. Where are you from, brother? Check that username. Sorry, I'm distracted by this dude's username. Nice to meet you.
Can you read that?
No, I can't read it. It's Arabic. So where you from? I'd love to know where you're from. And if you just maybe local and that's potentially something that is spiritual, I would love to know what it means, your username. Please do share. But yeah, we enjoy the cartoons. The goal is to kick out one a day. So for the last 7 days consistently, may I say 7 days consistently, we've kicked out one a day. And one of the videos has 8 million views. The one where Rim Scratcher sent me a message where she scratched the whole car from the front to the back. That's a cool video with a trending song. So we'll get into all of that. How do you jump on a trend, not be like every other muhu that replicates the whole thing? I'm like, dude, just be original. The way that they executed that cartoon was brilliant, 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 brilliant. They are super cool. Yeah, I would love to know what your username means. Please share. Please share. Somebody tagged you. How do you tag a username like that? Do you need to spell it out? What do you need to do?
Just reply.
Oh, you just reply. Shit, sorry guys. Yeah. Okay, so if you close your eyes, I'm a roofing company. One of our very good friends who's been to every single masterclass that we've ever had, including a vehicle cloning masterclass. And this guy is a multi-billionaire, not in the motor industry. I said, please don't buy this course. It's not relevant. Okay, you met him, Miles. He was still showing us how many new Porsches he bought.
Yeah.
Did he show you also?
No, I didn't.
He showed me, he's like, look at this silver GT3 RS, Uncle Bob. I'm like, did you rev it? He says, I rev the fuck out of it. Look at this one, look at this one. So this guy is just about to buy a franchise that creates sandwich platters. So he says, I'm buying the course. I'm like, dude, you're a B2, you subcontract to the government. Like, you actually need help getting staff on your team to handle all the work. You don't need my help marketing. He says, no, hold on, stop shouting, Uncle B. I need this marketing course to grow this platter sandwich business in my area. Will that help me? So tell me about it. B2C, okay, customers. I need everybody having any function within a 5-kilometer radius to forget about Woolies and forget about everything else except me. I need to be in front of them all the time, showcasing my product. This is a business franchise that I've bought for one of my family members. I want it to be successful. He said, book your ticket, I'll help you with that. Even though he came to us for a vehicle cloning class and he's not a motor dealer. He says, but I like cars, Uncle Bob. Don't deny me. I said, then come for free because you're not going to activate. He says, no, I'm paying. I like cars, Uncle Bob. What if I get caught? Like, who's going to catch you? Me. Because I'm going to organize the car. He says, yeah, but maybe I see something somewhere, man. Okay, people are interested in how you pronounce it. Use my name, but in the username is my name, but I'm in the Eastern Cape. Okay, how do you pronounce it? Yeah, man, that's a cool, it's like, yeah, that's cool. Lamborghini Urus Performante in stock. No, but I know of one. I know of a nice yellow one. So if you're keen, shoot me a WhatsApp and I'll connect you. Very nice one. Very, very nice one. Okay. That's it. Like 17 minutes to spare. Is there any questions that I can pick up and answer? We've got a few minutes, like 16 minutes. Sorry, not 17, 16 minutes. It's like an Indian uncle coming from Durban. He says, 15 minutes, boss. Around the corner, 15 minutes. Any cool questions that I can unpack when it comes to the marketing course and what you should expect. It's the 28th of February. It's a Saturday. We're going to have it at our depot, so it's on site. I could do this like lots of Cape Town people, like, I can't come, can you do it online? I can't do it online. I don't know how to transfer the skill set online. I need you with your phone in your hand, myself in the middle of a room, my team helping 2 or 3 people maximum. Push here, push here, push here, push here. Do this, copy paste, add, post. So it's going to be an in-person, very intimate, very dynamic, with people literally hanging over your shoulders saying, no, don't push that button, this button. That's what the book says, step-by-step tutorial, 15K, it's for free. Any questions? What's the quote of the day? For me, the quote of the day is every day the same quote of the day. Just outwork everybody. Everybody. Everybody.
Try to take over the world.
Someone called me and Elsie Pinky and the Brain because she's tall. Pinky and the Brain. What are we going to do today, Pinky? Same thing we do every day. Try and take over the world. Nee, nee, ons hoef nie. Ons hoef nie dit te doen nie. It's not a must. Okay. Anything else? It's not a 25. That Urus is a 24. It's a 24 Performante and it's got 5,000 kilos. But yeah, the price starts with a 7 and a lot of zeros behind it. A lot of zeros behind the 7. But it's a kick-ass car, one owner car, very nicely spec. No VR6 Jetta. Any questions that you guys and girls might have when it comes to the marketing course on the 28th of Feb? How's anything on your side?
Not for the theme.
Not for the theme.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see. Just want to send a voice note. Hi, sir. Yes, they are. I don't check them regularly because emails are for old people, you know, people like you with the ID number starting with a 7. But I'm quickly finishing a live. I'll phone you straight after the live, and hopefully you're not angry at that joke. I prefer WhatsApp, sir, but my emails still work. I just haven't looked at them in a while. But I'll phone you as soon as I can in the next few minutes. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Bye. This is probably one of the most badass reporters in South Africa today. He is an absolute beast. Am I able to trade in my car for the course, Uncle B? VW guy. If your car is worth 15K, you can do that. No problem. No problem. We also take Bitcoin, real coin, and kidneys. Can we take kidneys, Els? No. Yes.
Yeah.
If you've got a good kidney, you can come.
Verkoop het op die swartmark.
Elsie will sell it op die swartmark. She said she'll sell your kidney. But if you've been doping a lot, we might need to. If you've been doping, we need both. Then you'll see your way out of this situation you got yourself in. You'll market yourself a new one. Anyone else? Any questions about the course? Anyone else? Gladiator. I've watched Gladiator an unhealthy amount of times. Like more than thrice. My kidney's clean. Bring it on, boy. No problem. Bring it in a bag with ice. You can attend our course. Do you take IOUs? So Maverick, without me attacking you a little bit too much, the reason why you want to give me an IOU is because you don't know how to market your product. That's why you don't have the 15K. So scrape it together and come and let me change your life, brother. Under debt review, no. Panele, not at the moment. No, we don't. Will you also show how to make still ads? Like picture ads? Yeah, definitely. We'll show you all the Aikido, homie. And the important part is when to post it. That's important. Any other questions? Nothing. Else, these people on this TikTok live that we've got today know everything. So we potentially spoke to the wrong crowd. Could be, potentially.
How did you become a high-performing individual? Fun Bohem 93 op Instagram.
How did I become a high-performing individual? I just fucking hate losing, man. Like, literally hate it. Like, every time I've lost at whatever, yeah, it just didn't feel good. And I tried to figure out how you beat me until eventually you can't anymore. And that's with everything. Health, like diet, everything. I just freaking hate losing. Franke, awesome. Els is keeping my seat. Frankie 1101. Wesley, this is about selling kidneys on the black market, brother. Thank you for joining us. Do you have a good one? We can potentially sell yours. Wesley is a latecomer here.
It's Francois.
Frankie. Francois, is it you, Francois? With the water business. Francois, is it you? Katlego Cat. Damn it, I thought it's Cat Matlala. Because you'll buy a few seats. Okay, Frankie, yes.
Nice.
Brother, can't wait. You are an interesting case, I must admit. Because you have a B2B business, which we're going to take, and you want to grow into B2C business, which we're also going to take. So we're going to kick ass together. Frankie, how much you paying for the kidneys? Wesley, that just Derek will give you 15k.
Imagine hulle raak regtig op soos met 'n groot
Kidneys. Derek, you fucking cheapskate. It's worth 16, brother. Come on, don't underpay. Just pay me 16 grand and you can move over with love. Don't be a cheapskate, Derek. I can tell that Derek is my people.
That's also a good video to do a cartoon.
What?
Of. The kidney one we did.
The kidney.
Yes, remember
We
that?
can do it. We can do it. So Wesley, you've got 15k, but I'm sure you can negotiate for a bit more. Dollar or ZAR, Derek. There we go. And the broker's commission is only 25%. These are a bunch of crazies that have joined us today, Els. I like it. Do you take mother-in-laws as collateral? No, we don't take, accept, or entertain any shouting machines at this establishment. Thank you. So Wesley, we're doing a marketing course to showcase to businesses outside of automotive how we in automotive get a 500,000 to 550,000 organic view across our platform, without organic meaning without putting a budget behind it. So no money spent. How do you get 500,000 people to see something that you've produced at scale per day consistently, including weekends? In fact, Saturday and Sunday's posts always overperform. So they do a little bit more. Monday is also good. How's our cartoon going though? Have you checked?
Didn't check now.
Let's have a look. The people are complimenting the cartoon. Let's have a look on TikTok quickly. Why is my internet so slow, Els?
It's a pep data.
Pep data. It's still literally loading. I don't know. Okay, let's see on Facebook. How's it doing? How's it, boss? It just posted earlier. It's overperforming for the time being. And Instagram is overperforming for the time being, according to stats. Just TikTok that can't load. I don't know why it can't load. It's still busy loading. Let me switch off my Wi-Fi.
As ek TikTok nou oopmaak, dan gaan 'n double sound speel bo oor jou video.
Okay, no, don't worry. We'll check now. Any other questions, boys and girls? Someone became our number 25 fan in the fan club.
Nice.
Sitle Cole became the number 25. Thank you, my brother. or sister, I'm not sure. With Sitle, it could be both. Are you a boy or a girl? Dude or dudette? Which one are you? And if you're non-binary, I will block you. Because we don't accept that shit over here. Not at this stage. Fresh cut Lani. Your stuff is always inspiring. I've got the coolest barber ever. Ever.
So,
Yeah?
what is a bunch of men standing outside a barber shop?
A bunch of men standing outside a barber shop. What is it?
A barbecue.
A barbecue. Mimicking his words. You gotta love on Bob's, not menacing. Fuck, dude, you went to private school. Menacing his words. No, I don't, man. I just say what's on my mind, which is always getting me into cuck. My interview made me wait, but I get you're a busy man. I'm a boy. You called me for an interview and made me wait, but I get you are a busy man. Okay, Sitle. So you got called for an interview and we made you wait, and that was uncomfortable. Huh?
But did he actually do the interview is the question.
So I hope you're not easily offended, but if that offended you, then it's best you don't do business in the motor industry, brother, because customers make you wait. Customers have made me wait for a year before. No problem. Your ad spend is 0%. Derek, on our organic, 500,000 views per day, it's actually 0.00%.
We get paid.
We get paid. In fact, thanks, Els, for sharing our secret. So all the platforms pay us to create content, and the biggest payout was, I think it was in December, it was 1,970 something US dollars, which is kick-ass. Love your shows and videos. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Opper die dop perfectly. Yeah, that one. Thank you so much, man. So, Sitle, sorry that you had to wait and we kind of hurt your feelings. We're sorry. But I hope the waiting sort of added to your patience, because you need a lot of those in sales. Have you ever had your life threatened by a customer? So not my life, but I've been threatened by an uncle that wanted to shove a Hilux up my backside. And when I told him, sir, it's kind of going to be a problem, because about an hour ago someone shoved the FJ Cruiser up my backside and the tow bar's still sticking out. He thought it was quite funny, and we were friends. But have you ever had your life threatened by a client? Fuck, dude, what do you sell? We sell cars. People don't want to kill us. Thank goodness no one's threatened my life. I've been threatened to put a car up my backside before, a couple of times. That's funny. Do you play any video games? No, bro. No video games. No time. When I was younger, I used to play video games. Yeah, Tetris is not a video game. Tetris is a way of life.
Oh, sorry.
That's a lifestyle. It's a different.
It's
It's different. Good evening. Do you have MP200? Lots of MP200s. I see everybody's asked all the questions. I'm going to leave you with this. 15,000 Rand, the 28th of February. We still have a couple of seats left. It's going to be an intimate event, 20 people only, on site at our depot in the Shark Tank. Beautiful office. It looks like, that office looks like it was designed by like the top tier Santon designer. I designed it myself. It's kick-ass. And if you don't like it, just lie to me and say it's cool. I'll feel good.
I think Elena had a design.
So Elena designed some of it. I designed the cool stuff. But kick-ass boardroom, intimate. For every 3 people, there will be one of our team members that will help you push this button, push this button, push this button, push this button, post. Let's go. And let's go and target your people. Having said that, next draft, I'm not allowed to say that word. Ozzy looked at me.
Well done.
It's very, very close.
It was.
Very close. But the next one is going to be bigger than ever. I'm just going to say that.
You can say where you can win a car.
So the next car that you'll be able to win, I'm not going to say that word. is very close and it's going to be bigger than ever.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you. If you want to book